know, though, that wine actually in the U.S. surpassed France last year, the largest producer and exporter of wines, of course being Napa Valley, California. I'm going to talk to you today about how to open a bottle of wine, and then go into a little bit of their history, and then of course how to taste it, comparably between the reds and the whites. Well, you caught me here with a white Chardonnay, and it has been said by WineIntegrity.com that if Cabernets were the kings of red wines, well then, Chardonnay is the queen of whites. The reason I think so is that it's not so sweet. It's a little bit medium to a dry blend, and it really just smooths the palate. So when you want to take a sip of your wine, first you really just want to get the right swish to it in your hand. See how it kind of moves that way? And don't just, gulp it. You want to kind of let it smooth your palate and fill your mouth a little bit. Good stuff. I did, however, already have this one opened on hand. So what I'll do is I'll cork it with my handy recorker. Got one of those bad boys up, huh? It's nice to have. Here, I found a Merlot, one of my favorites in red wines. And this is actually $10 at Costco. Good place. So what you want to do is open up your handy cork opener. And this is a very basic cork opener. You can find a really fancy one. However, I have found myself having more difficulties with the fancy ones than just the regular ones. So here's what you want to do. You want to start at the very top. For me, I sometimes will twist the bottle a little bit, make sure that the hook gets in there. Keep turning until you get down. And then right here, I'm going to kind of grab and grip the bottle. And I'm going to pull it up. Kind of like a two-pull process. And then once after you open it, it's kind of fun because sometimes you'll see like a little bit of like a steam kind of come out of the coming out of the bottle. And then it just kind of let the air kind of get out of there and let the air bodies flow into it. So now I'm going to pour it in my glass. That's probably good. I have to go to school tomorrow. Alright, so like I said, remember, you want to swish it around a little bit. Oh! I'm just kidding. It was good. It's really good. The next thing I want to point out is, notice the difference of the glass bottles. See how this one's a little more skinnier, especially when you get up to the top, and this one's more wider and a wider opening at the top as well. This is because for the reds, there's more body in the liquid that needs to, how they put it is, explore. And then when you look at the white wine, the reason it's a skinnier glass and more tall is because all of its blend needs to be a little more condensed. So that's why I have these two sitting out for you to look at. Also, taken from foodandwine.com, an interesting note is that as I was saying, taken from foodandwine.com, a really good pairing for wines is always cheese and crackers. So if ever you're going to have like some friends or family over and you just want a little light appetizer, and if you're wine people, you want to be wine people, is set out just like a block of cheese and you can make some fun wine knives. I'll get you some. You can put out some really fun cheese knives that I have here, which I have yet to open myself, but they're really fun. And just a really handy, it is actually a bamboo cutting board. You can put a block of cheese on there, set that out, along with your fine wines, and entertain your guests. So you've seen here today how to taste the wine, the difference of the cut glasses that you want to be putting, compared to a red and a white wine, how to taste it, a little bit of its history, and of course, if you're going to have some people over, you want to set out some snacks along with your wine, go with a great cheese and some fun cheese knives there.